The current state of the engine is off and not running. You will need to turn the key to the on position and check that the ABS and DEF indicators turn on and then off. Once that cycle has been completed, turn the key one click to the right. The starter should kick in and crank the engine. Release the key and the engine will remain at idle. Part 1. The air gauge check. Monitor the air gauges to build air pressure up to the governor cutoff, typically 120 to 140 psi. State the actual cutoff pressure for the vehicle. You will hear the purge. Part 2. The air leakage rate task. The leaks task. Turn off the engine. Wait about 5 seconds. Turn the key to the on position. Push in both the tractor and trailer valves to supply air, the mustard and the ketchup. Wait for the air gauge to stabilize. Fully apply the foot brake and hold for 1 minute. We recommend using a stopwatch. The air pressure should not drop more than 4 psi within that minute. If it does, inform the examiner. State the results of the task, and you will say that was a successful air leakage rate task. The air pressure did not drop more than 4 psi within that minute. Part 3. Low air warning devices. The alarms task. Ensure the key is in the on position, but the engine remains off. State that the low air warning devices, lights and or buzzers, what you see and what you hear, activate before air pressure drops below 55 psi. Start fanning the brakes. State the results of the exact pressure at which the warning devices activate. For example, at 60, 65, or even 70 psi. Part 4. Emergency brake activation. The buttons task. State that the emergency brake valve should pop out between 45 to 20 psi. Continue fanning the brake pedals to release the air pressure. The emergency brake valve should pop out between 45 to 20 psi. State the exact psi that the buttons popped out. Note, your air tanks are nearly empty. Perform another safe start and build air pressure into your tanks. This should take about 5 or so minutes. Do not waste time doing nothing. Move on to the rest of the in-cab inspection. Start from the top of the cab and work your way down systematically. Windshields and mirrors. The windshield should be clean, free of obstructions, cracks, or flaws. Point to the top and to the bottom of the windshield and then left to the right of the windshield. Mirrors must be clean, properly adjusted, and securely mounted. Point to the driver's side mirror assembly and then to the passenger side mirror assembly. Wipers and washers. Check that the wiper arms and blades are properly secured and undamaged. Demonstrate the wipers operate smoothly and the washer fluid flows properly. Light indicators. Verify the ABS and DEF indicator lights on the dash and trailer come on and then turn off as expected. Ensure all other dashboard indicators function correctly. Horns. Ensure that both the air horn and electric or city horn are functional. Yes, that means pushing both of the horns. Then proceed down the steering shaft. The left and right turn signals and the high beam. Four-way flashers. Move to the center right to the heater and defroster. Describe and demonstrate the functionality of the heater and defroster. You must turn the dial to the heater and defroster settings. Lastly, the emergency equipment. Confirm the presence of 3 red reflective triangles, a properly charged and secured fire extinguisher, and spare fuses or circuit breakers. The triangles are typically located under the passenger seat, fire extinguisher underneath the driver's seat, and the spare fuses are in the bin above the driver. By the time you've reached this point, your tank should be at governor cutoff or very close to the purge. Now, move on to the rest of the brake test. Parking brakes. Demonstrate that both the tractor and trailer parking brakes hold by applying them separately and attempting to move the vehicle. Carefully read the buttons. The tractor parking brake test is when the yellow button is pulled out and the red button is pushed in. Place the vehicle in gear and gently attempt to move forward, and it should not move. State that was a successful test of my tractor parking brakes. The vehicle did not move forward. Now, the trailer parking brake test is where the red button is pulled out and the yellow button is pushed in. Place the vehicle in gear, gently attempt to move forward. It should not move. This is also known as the tug test. State that this was a successful test of my trailer parking brakes. The vehicle did not move forward. Service brake check. State that you will drive forward at 5 miles per hour and apply the service brake to confirm the pedal functions correctly and the vehicle does not pull to the left or right. Because you stated 5 miles per hour, you will go up to 5 miles per hour. Make sure that you have enough space to move forward, barely touch the steering wheel, and get up to 5 miles per hour and apply the service brake. State that was a successful test of your service brake because the vehicle stopped and did not pull to the left or right. Congratulations! You have completed the in-cab portion of the vehicle inspection. Your examiner will ask if you are finished. Once you answer yes, the in-cab portion is done.